ബഹുമാനപ്പെട്ട അംഗങ്ങളെ, ബഹുമാനപ്പെട്ട ഗവർണർ,
All right. Honorable Speaker, honorable members, എല്ലാവർക്കും എൻ്റെ നമസ്കാരം. All right. I warmly welcome you all to the first session of the Kerala Legislative Assembly for the year 2016. This being the concluding session of the successful completion of my government's term, I take great privilege in presenting to you the major achievements of my government that will continue to give positive reverberations in the state for a long time to come. Honorable Opposition Leader, Mr. Achyutanandam, you have raised your democratic protest. You have to allow me to do this work. You have conveyed to the public that you are opposing this government. That is enough. You have to allow me to do my constitutional duty. Please, either you sit quiet or you are free to go out. No, I am noting all your objections. Yes. All right. Take it to the people. Yes, Albert Einstein once said that all that is valuable in human society depends upon the opportunity for development accorded to an individual. Beyond this, nobody can tolerate. When you have a right to protest, I am constitutionally bound to deliver. Kindly read the Constitution. Mr. Balakrishnan, see, you are all well aware. This may happen to you after some time. So, better you showed your protest. Better either sit quiet or leave the house. It is up to you. All right. No, Mr. Balakrishna Achuranandam, I have a full energy. I will read slowly. No, I am aware. Whatever protest you are doing, not against me, against the government, that you conveyed. Entire nation is watching you. That people are noting your objection. Yes. All right. No, beyond this, I think there is some limit. Please. All right. All right. Albert Einstein once said, all that is valuable in human society depends upon the opportunity for development accorded to an individual. Going by that saying, I am proud to say that the last 5 years of my government has been golden age of opportunities, age where dreams came true, age that propelled Kerala towards fast trajectory of growth and development, an age which has opened several doors that is going to bring in more and more opportunities for a holistic development of the people of Kerala. This in fact has been the vision of the government from day one, when we declared that development with care will be the government's motto, which has been guiding us to achieve so many feats during our tenure. It can be said with pride that my government has ensured the realization of some of the major infrastructure projects of Kerala. First among them would be the Rupees 5,181 crore Kochi Metro Rail project from Aluva to Peta, the first phase of which will be over by June 2016. Test run was successfully completed on 23rd January 2016. This project will ensure an eco-friendly and a public-friendly transportation that is going to serve 4.12 lakh people in 2017, 5.19 lakh people in 2021, 7.57 lakh people in 2031. Not stopping with Kochi, my government has also signed an agreement with DMRC for the proposed light metro rail project at Kozhikode and Thiruvananthapuram for an estimated amount of rupees 6,728 crore. 70% of work on runway and 55% of the terminal building of Kannur International Airport has been completed. I have great pleasure to inform this august House that the test landing will take place in this month. When it becomes commercially operational in September 2016, it will make a proud Kerala the only state in the country with 4 international airports. Kochi Smart City spread over 246 acres with the completion of 1.65 lakh square feet of building work is about to inaugurate its first phase on February 20th, 2016. The smart city is going to generate job opportunities for around 5,500 knowledge-based professionals in its first IT building. The investment for the first phase is around 300 crores, split between Smart City Kochi's waterfront IT building and the supporting infrastructure, which comprises of 3.5 kilometers of road, bridge, substation, etc. The second phase comprising of 7 IT buildings with a built-up area of 47 lakh square feet and an international school for 3,400 students will incur an investment of rupees 1,900 crores entirely upon completion. The second phase will create additional 90,000 direct jobs and is said to transform the IT phase of Kerala. The visionary approach of my government has led to the declaration of first ever startup policy in India, namely the Kerala Technology Startup Policy in 2015. This has boosted tremendous momentum in creating a conducive atmosphere for our startups to succeed. So far, 405 startups have been incubated in the startup village at Kochi. This has become such great role model that the entire country is following this success story. Young Entrepreneurship Summit was held to assist the youth with innovative industrial ventures to become young entrepreneurs, and the V Mission Meet was held for the first time in India for women entrepreneurs. Angel Fund was formed to create initial capital and seed fund to give additional assistance to young entrepreneurs. Incubation centers were formed in colleges to realize the business concepts of students. For encouraging young entrepreneurs, Kerala State Entrepreneur Development Mission was formed. Adding to the list of firsts that my government has achieved, I am once again proud to say that Kerala has the first digital state in India. The state has achieved 100% mobile density, 75% e-literacy, highest Aadhaar enrollment of 99%, highest digital banking rate, and high-speed broadband connection using fiber optic cable up to panchayat level. E-governance initiatives have been implemented for establishing better service delivery mechanisms to improve its internal working efficiency and bring to more trust in government functioning. With more than 2,300 Akshaya centers in 978 panchayats, Akshaya centers are taking e-governance to the citizens' doorstep. E-district services are available across 14 districts spanning 1,700 village and taluk offices from 26th March 2013. Currently, 24 certificate services mainly from Revenue Department and 500 utility cum fee payment services of Government of Kerala can be availed online. Government of Kerala had also launched online RTI and public grievance services. More than 1.8 crores certificates have been issued, which makes Kerala the leading state in terms of transactions. E-Office is replacing the existing manual handling of files and documents with an efficient electronic system. Around 27 secretariat departments have been covered, including the Chief Minister's office and Chief Secretary's office. IT sector in Kerala has grown to the extent of direct employment to 1 lakh persons and income generation of rupees 15,000 from IT exports. It was just 3,000 crores worth IT exports when UDF government came to power in 2011. With the commissioning of phase 1 of Smart City and Cyber Park, IT exports from Kerala would reach rupees 18,000 crores in 2016 and would provide 2 lakh direct employment. My government also saw the development of a new software to smoothen government-to-government coordination, namely Action, that connects all department secretaries and chief secretary online. Action would keep top officials informed about obstacles and challenges in a real-time manner. Kerala used to be one of the largest maritime hubs of international trade a few hundred years back. The Vizhinjam International Seaport will bring back Kerala into its rightful position in international trade once again. Work has already begun on the country's only deep-sea multi-purpose container transshipment port. The rupees 7,525 crore project will be completed in 1,000 days. On completion, the port, situated 10 nautical miles from international shipping channel, will be able to handle container ships of 18,020-foot equivalent unit, which will save billions of rupees in foreign exchange and also have a cascading effect on the state's economy. It will not be an exaggeration to say thus that this port is going to re-establish India's strategic supremacy in Indian Ocean. Undoubtedly, such thrust given by my government in such development projects has been instrumental in recording a very high growth rate. Most of the time during the 5-year period, Kerala has maintained an economic growth higher than the national average. For instance, Kerala registered a growth rate of 12.3% compared to the national growth rate of 10.50% in the year 2014-15 based on current price. The commendable job done by my government is recognized not only by our beloved people of Kerala, but also by various national and international fora. For example, the most popular Jan Samparka Paribadi of the Chief Minister received the UN Award for Public Service in 2013. It was for the first time that a Chief Minister in the country was selected for this prestigious award. Chief Minister's website received Web Ratna Award. Some of the other awards are the IBN 7 Diamond State Award for performance in the fields of education, health, environment, and poverty alleviation. India Today State of the States Award in 2013 for achieving outstanding growth in the field of education, macroeconomics, agriculture, consumer market and investment. First prize of the Union government in 2014 for its performance in decentralization of power and empowerment of democracy, and Ulysses Prize known as the Oscar in tourism sector for the responsible tourism project implemented at Kumarakom. The publicity event Run Kerala Run, a mass run for national games, witnessed the participation of 1.52 crore people and earned a place in Limca Book of World Records. Kerala has continuously received the Energy Award from 2012 instituted by the Ministry of Power. Kerala has also received the India Power Award 2014 and the award of Ministry of Power in 2015 for implementing most number of projects. During my government's tenure, 5.8 lakh poverty-stricken families were given rice up to 30 kg at the rate of rupees 1 a kilo, and 14.4 BPL families were given wheat at the rate of rupees 2 a kilo and up to 25 kilo rice at the rate of rupee 1 a kilo. About 94 lakh people were benefited. 60 lakh more people were included in the rupees 1 a kilo rice scheme, and subsidy of rupees 2,870 crores was sanctioned for supply of rice and wheat at low rates. We also conducted special fairs for arresting the undue rise in prices in the open market during festival seasons like Onam, Ramzan, Visu, Christmas, etc. And also medicines through 102 medical stores and 5 wholesale depots. The total sales turnover of Supplyco has increased from 2,320 crores during the year 2010-11 to 3,792 crores during the year 2014 and 15. My government will implement National Food Security Act 2013 from 1st April 2016. We propose to open Supplyco outlets in all Gram Panchayat by financial year 2016-17. Till January 31st, 2016, my government has disbursed rupees 710 crore through Chief Minister's Distress Relief Fund and rupees 6.27 crores dispersed to people outside Kerala. In the 3 editions of Chief Minister's Mass Contact Program, a total of 7.89 lakh petitions were resolved out of total of 12.5 lakh. In 2011, out of 5.45 lakh petitions, 2.97 lakh were resolved. In 2013, out of 3.21 lakh petitions, 3.20 lakhs were resolved, and in 2015, out of 3.83 lakh petitions, 1.72 lakh were resolved. It is a matter of pride for Kerala that this CIAL has become the first airport in the world to totally run on solar power. Work on the new rupees 1,000 crore international terminal has begun. It has registered a record increase in terms of passengers and cargo. Not being complacent with 100% literacy rate, my government has a vision for excellence in education. Various efforts of my government to realize that vision has created many firsts in the education sector. For instance, for the first time in the history of Kerala, 22 arts and science colleges were started in the government sector. 320 courses were also sanctioned in government-aided colleges. Also, the first Indian Institute of Technology will come up in an area of 400 acres at Kanjikode in Palakkad. After 35 years, the number of government medical colleges in the state has risen from 5 to 9 and 6 are on the avail. Total number of MBBS seats has risen from 900 to 1,250. For the first time in the country, a medical college was started under the Department of Scheduled Castes in Palakkad in 2014-15. Of the total admissions, 70% is reserved for scheduled caste students and 2% for students belonging to scheduled tribes. The school education sector in Kerala has witnessed phenomenal changes both in the field of academic as well as the infrastructural aspects during my government. A number of schools in the state has undergone major changes in terms of infrastructure facilities by providing funds for the purpose from Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan and Rashtriya Madhyamik Shiksha Abhiyan in addition to the planned fund. Textbooks from standard 1 to 10 have been revised after a long gap of 10 years. 62 government higher secondary schools and 167 aided higher secondary schools were sanctioned. Aided status has been given to special schools that are having strength of more than 100 students, including BUDS school. In principle, approval has been given for granting aided status to special schools having strength of more than 50 students. The new teachers package of my government will benefit 17,000 recognized aided teachers serving in regular posts till March 31st, 2015. True to the commitment of my government to the welfare of the people of Kerala, 7 revolutionary policy interventions have been achieved in social welfare sector, namely Kerala State Policy for Persons with Disabilities, Gender Equality and Women's Empowerment Policy, under which a gender budgeting and mainstreaming tool, namely State Gender Action Plan for financial year 2016-17 will be developed that will ensure more efficient and coordinated utilization of existing allocations for women's empowerment with a focus on gender equality. The third revolutionary policy is the transgender policy, under which a pilot action has been prepared to establish an institutional system for self-identification of transgenders and for their overall protection and dignity. A child policy was declared in 2016, which will focus on four core areas, namely protection from abuse, exploitation and neglect, right to survival and basic needs, development rights and right to participation. Apart from the above, we have come up with a comprehensive old age policy, nutrition policy and NGO policy that will enable meaningful contribution from NGOs in this sector. Various innovations have been done to improve service delivery and better documentation and tracking. For example, the department has developed social audit manual, a protocol for prevention of child abuse, standards of care for shelter homes, standard operating procedure for child welfare committees for missing children, among many others. Also, the department has introduced Janani and Jatak, two independent software applications supported by geographic information system for monitoring nutritional status of children, pregnant women, and lactating mothers in remote tribal areas. An early childhood care and education strategy with focus on thematic approach has been introduced in the Anganwadis with a view to developing 5 senses and cognitive skills of preschool children, fortification of Nutrimix, community-based nutrition rehabilitation program in Attapadi with the support of UNICEF or some of the other projects. My government has rightly earned the distinction of having provided the maximum support for the needy and marginalized through its welfare pensions, both in quantum of pensions disbursed and number of beneficiaries covered. In the last 5 years, an amount of rupees 15,911 crores have already been disbursed under pensions, out of which rupees 14,400 crore has been through pensions under the Department of Social Justice and rupees 1,511 crore through pensions under the Department of Labour. My government provides social security cover for 32 lakh pensioners through its welfare pensions, and another 9.69 lakh beneficiaries are provided with pensions administered by Labour Department. My government had also introduced pensions for small and medium scale farmers in 2013. 3.45 lakh agricultural farmers have been covered, and rupees 318 crores have already been dispersed. Motorized tri-scooters were given to 5,010 persons through State Handicapped Persons Welfare Corporation and local self-government. Those endosulfan victims who are getting disability pension from local self-governments are given rupees 1,700 per month and rupees 2,200 to those who are not getting pension. Other endosulfan victims suffering from health issues are given monthly assistance of rupees 1,200. Students in families affected by endosulfan are given rupees 2,000, 3,000 and 4,000 as assistance for studying up to +2. A special fund has been sanctioned by Kasaragod district collector for the treatment of these students. Rupees 51.30 crore has been sanctioned to the district collector for giving compensation up to 5 lakhs to victims of endosulfan. Committed to strong social welfare measures, during my government, 2,546 persons were given treatment, 1,922 persons follow-up treatment under free cancer treatment scheme for children up to 18 years. Project Thalolam, providing free treatment to seriously ill Children up to 18 years was implemented in 15 hospitals. Persons assisting bedridden patients round the clock are being provided monthly financial assistance through the project Asvasa Kiranam. There are 63,544 beneficiaries in this category. It was just 680 persons when this government assumed office. The aim is to provide assistance to 90,000 beneficiaries in the current financial year. Free cancer treatment through Shukridam project is now available at Regional Cancer Center, Thiruvananthapuram, Malabar Cancer Center, medical colleges at Thiruvananthapuram, Alappuzha, Kottayam, Tiruchur, Kozhikode, and General Hospital, Ernakulam. Regional Cancer Center secured the National Accreditation Board for Testing and Calibration Laboratories accreditation through a rupees 117 crore expansion program. Cancer Institute and Research Center is getting ready in Kochi. Facilities for cancer treatment are made available in all districts of Kerala. My government has done implantation surgery on 620 children through the Sruti Tarangam project. The inability to hear was identified in these children at a very young age and got included in the project. During my government's tenure, traditional sectors of Kerala has received a great impetus. For instance, my government observed the first ever international event for marketing Kayar products, namely Kayar Kerala 2015, which was conducted for 5 days at Alappuzha. The government have implemented a new scheme called Husk Collection and Fiber Production Scheme to overcome the shortage of Kayar fiber. With a view to provide financial help to the Kayar workers, my government proposes to implement the debt relief scheme in the year 2016. The cooperative societies, clusters, self-help groups and small-scale producers in Kayar sector who availed loan from commercial banks, Gramin banks, cooperative banks and other government institutions and departments to start Kayar industries in Kerala will benefit from this scheme. The Kerala State Cashew Development Corporation and Cashew Workers Apex Industrial Cooperative Society, the government organizations in the cashew sector, have been acting as model establishment with special commitment in the sector and not run purely on commercial basis. A total revamp of the business model of these organizations is also thought of for attaining better transparency as well as for their long-term sustainability. During my government's tenure, farmers were given permission to tap alcohol-free Neera from coconut trees after amending the 112-year-old Abgari laws. 3 pilot Neera production centers have been sanctioned under Kerala Agricultural University. Kerala State Coconut Development Corporation is in charge of marketing. By tapping Neera, an average monthly income of rupees 2,100 is expected from a coconut tree. The scheme Kera Samruddhi, aimed at popularization of dwarf and hybrid varieties of coconut, has been instrumental in solving the problem of labor scarcity faced by coconut farming sector. In order to help rubber farmers in the state, diversification will be introduced by Rubber Marketing Federation, Rubbermark. Measures will be taken to increase the production of Rubek balloon of Rubbermark. Steps will be taken to strengthen the apex federations in the cooperative sector and also to equip the credit sector for complete modernization. My government also successfully implemented the price stabilization scheme for rubber at rupees 150 a kilo and set aside rupees 300 crore for this purpose. Rupees 45 crore is provided for another package formed with 12 tire companies. This was a scheme by which tire companies purchase rubber by giving 25% extra of the international price. Half of the purchase tax is given back to the companies by the government, and the remaining half will be treated as a VAT refund claim. Road rubberization project is also being implemented. In the Khadi and village industries sector, a new scheme, Khadi Gramam, shall be launched in 2016-17 at an estimated cost of rupees 23.79 crore to enhance Khadi production by utilizing the human resources among the weaker sections of the society. Establishment of Khadi marketing complex at Kottayam and Gandhi Khadi Museum at Payanur Khadi Center are also under consideration. In the handicraft segment, new initiatives to scale up artisans as entrepreneurs will be launched. Furthermore, a campaign to create and popularize ethnic Kerala brand of genuine handicrafts of Kerala will be launched. For the promotion of widening of the market of handloom products, an exhibition cum trading center shall be set up in Kannur in 2016-17. Also in line with Government of India guidelines, handloom clusters will be set up in selected revenue blocks where handloom units, weavers are seen concentrated. Schemes are also on the unveil to promote beekeeping industry. Work has commenced on 56 projects worth rupees 32,137 crores, which were submitted during the Global Investors Meet Emerging Kerala. Of these projects, 14 projects of rupees 23,334 crores are under the Department of Industries. Projects like Bharat Petrochemicals Limited, Downstream, Kochi Petrochemical Park, Polyinsobatin Project, Bio-Nutra Park, Biomedical Devices Hub are some of the projects that would add to the outlook of Kerala in future. Already projects like the joint venture by Mercedes-Benz and the Department of Higher Education, both Department of Higher Education, Kids Lab by BAS of India and Department of Science and Technology have started. My government set all-time record by sanctioning financial assistance of rupees 899.90 crores to 44 public sector undertakings under the Industrial Department. E-tender, e-payment facilities have been introduced in all these public sector undertakings. Also, procedures have been completed for implementing e-auction system in all of them. Kerala topped the nation in terms of number of enterprises and employment generation in National Survey of Micro, Small, Medium Enterprises based on population and land area. During the period 2006-2011, only a total of 31,995 MSE units were registered and 2.23 lakh job opportunities created and an investment of only rupees 3,247.11 crore was made compared to the last 4 financial years that saw 51,899 new MSMEs, 2.97 lakh employment opportunities, and investment of 8,225.05 crores. In order to address the bottleneck to the growth of entrepreneurship in micro, small, and medium enterprises sector caused by inadequacy of financial support, a self-employment scheme covering both manufacturing as well as service sector will be launched shortly. Also, focused attention will be given on developing the commerce sector to enhance employment opportunities benefiting the youth. Thrust will be given to scale up enterprises to graduate from micro to small and from small to medium through inventions like skill development and technology support. My government will also ensure that gender equality, women empowerment are achieved in MSME sector by actively skilling potential of women entrepreneurs and promoting enterprise formation. The Kerala Business to Business Meet 2016 will be held in February 2016 at Kochi, which aims to showcase the strong manufacturing base of Kerala, enabling buyers and sellers in the SME sector to have first-hand interactions. Taking a cue from the Make in India initiative of Government of India, Kerala Industrial Infrastructure Corporation intends to develop a defence park at Ottapalam in Palakkad. Since major thrust is given by Government of India to in-house manufacturing of equipments to meet the varied requirements of defence. The other major projects of KINFRA in the pipeline are International Exhibition Conventional Centre Ernakulam, Global Ayurveda Village at Trivandrum, Footwear Park at Kozhikode. Industrial development zones will be set up in Palakkad, Todupuzha also, apart from those planned in Thiruvananthapuram, Kochi, Kozhikode and Kannur. In the mining sector, Kerala Minor Mineral Concession Rules 2015 has been introduced with effect from 7/2/2015, through which